the last 3 months, because of COVID-19, schools have been shut. I hope that these materials that we present today will be beneficial to students in their final year of secondary or high school.
Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to the next episode of Civic Education. Our topic for today is leadership and followership. Under leadership and followership today, we are going to look at the meaning of leadership and followership. We are going to look at the meaning of leader and a follower, qualities of a good leader and a good follower, and then consequences of bad leadership and bad followership. Now we take a look at the meaning of leadership. Leadership can be defined as the ability to guide, control, and direct the affairs of the people. It could also be described as the relationship between two or more people in which one attempts to influence the other toward the achievement of a goal. That's the meaning of leadership. Leadership can also be seen as a process of directing and influencing individuals to achieve a goal. As a process of directing and influencing individuals to achieve what? To achieve a goal. It could also be referred to as the ability to get things done with the assistance and cooperation of other people in the society. Therefore, the success or failure of any society will depend on the leadership. The person who exercises the leadership, on the other hand, is called a leader. Now let's proceed. A leader now. Who is a leader? A leader is an individual who directs or exercises control over others in order to achieve the set goals of the organization or society. Now, a follower. Who is a follower? A follower is a person who obeys orders, who obeys the orders and directives from the leader or a superior authority. Now, what is the meaning of followership? Followership, it is the act of serving, obeying, and following the guidance of a leader. It is the ability of a person to support a cause or an activity to achieve a set goal. That is the meaning of a followership. Now we look at the qualities of a good leader. The qualities of a good leader. 1. Honesty. What is honesty? A good leader should be honest, morally upright, and truthful always. If his decisions turn out to be wrong, he should not be afraid to accept blame. 2. Probity and integrity. He or she must be accountable to the people and must be a person of integrity. 3. Discipline and a model or a role model. A good leader must lead by showing the right way. He or she should be a model for others to follow, and so should set a good example by not engaging in any form of irregularities. 4. Punctuality. Punctuality. 4. He or she must always be punctual to places of meeting, places of work, conferences, symposium, etc., so that he lead by example. Now 5. Knowledgeable. A good leader should be knowledgeable and wise in all respects of ramification. He must take the best decision for his or her organization or the society. 6. Approachable and takes advice. He or she should take good advice from others. If he or she does not understand something, he or she should not be shy to ask people who know better. And then finally, 7. Committed. A good leader must be committed to make things work. He or she must have good plans and must be committed in achieving the group's goal. Now we look at the qualities of a good follower. The above are qualities of a good leader, and now we look at the qualities of a good follower. The qualities of good followers. 1, we said cooperation. A good follower must be able to work with the leader for the attainment of the group's goal. 2, discipline. He or she must be able to behave according to the acceptable pattern of behavior and the rules and regulations of the group or the society. 3, loyalty and honest. A good leader, a good follower must be faithful and devoted to the plans of the leader and the group. He or she must not cheat or display any dubious tendencies in all dealings. 4. Law-abiding. A good follower should obey the laid down rules and regulations and instructions of the group and of the leader. 5. Proactive. A good follower must be able to display personal initiative and make things happen in the group, rather than only reacting to events. And lastly, committed. So therefore, a good follower must be committed to make things work with the leader for attainment of the societal or organizational goal. Now we look at the consequences of a bad leadership and followership. Consequences of bad leadership and followership. There are 1. Civil unrest. Bad leadership and followership will lead to conflict between groups, which may lead to anarchy or lawlessness and chaos in the society or among groups. 2. Economic hardship. Bad leaders will not be able to harness human and material resources very well. This will lead to an unnecessary hardship on the people. 4. Government failure. 3. Government failure. Bad leaders will not be able to give good leadership. This will lead to bad governance in the country or in the society. 4. Wastage of resources. Bad leaders and followers always waste resources. Economic wastes are usually associated with bad leadership and followership. And then 5. Corruption. Where the leader and the followers are not good, corruption will prevail. That is why corruption has been a major hindrance to good governance in many societies today. And then lastly, indiscipline. Both the leaders and the followers will not be disciplined enough to play according to the rules and regulations of the society or group. Disobedience and deviance to the law will become the order of the day. Now the summary and conclusion of this topic. The progress of any community lies in the leadership of such community. On the other hand, members of the community who have bad leadership and followership suffer its consequences. The qualities of good leaders and their followers have been thoroughly examined in this topic. Now, to give you an evaluation guide to attempt by yourself. Evaluation guide 1, you are to define leadership and followership. 2, state each 3 qualities of a good leader. 3, leader and follower. 3, consequences of bad leadership and followership. Thank you, stay safe, and see you in the next episode of our lesson.